I'm attempting to get the Platinum Trophy in Marvel Rivals, starting with this trophy here for commending a teammate after a game. But they won't all be that easy, because Marvel Rivals is a 6v6 competitive multiplayer in which all trophies need to be earned online against real players. But since I have hundreds of hours of experience in a similar game, Overwatch, I wanted to see just how hard this game would be for me. Stay till the end to watch me inch closer to the Platinum as I master the characters of the Marvel Universe. The second trophy I earned was for getting an elimination shortly after transforming into Bruce Banner. A key thing to know about the trophies in this game is that assisted eliminations also count towards trophy requirements, which is how I earned this trophy here. Next, I needed to channel my inner Widowmaker, and after putting together a little sniper montage, I got 3 crit eliminations in one game needed for the Deadly Bites trophy.
Sometimes you have to.
Some trophies can only be earned on certain maps. In this game I was trying to get Black Panther's trophy for landing a 3 KO streak on this map, but I failed. But I did team up with a friend to get the Assemble trophy, and next game I got on the same map again and got Black Panther's 3 KO streak done, earning me the King of the Dead and Onslaught trophies for getting a 3 KO streak and getting one as Black Panther on his map.
Wow, 4 in a row! Another epic victory! Big win!
Punisher's trophy was one of the easiest in the game, only requiring 3 kills through smoke grenades. But right after that, I had to lock in and attempt to get another map-specific trophy. Hela's trophy required you to land a triple KO streak on her map. Luckily she was pretty OP and I got it done without much struggle.
Don't let anything stand in your way! Double KO! That's 3! Another epic victory!
This trophy could be one that stops you from getting the Platinum, as it entirely depends on your enemies to do something. That being KOing themselves by going for your portal while you're playing Doctor Strange. Luckily I got this one done pretty early on into my journey and was glad to have it out of the way.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Some trophies in Marvel Rivals are kind of out of your control because they require a certain team comp, and this was one of them. I had to get 10 KOs with Avengers on my team as Hawkeye. Hawkeye felt really easy though, so I knocked it out after seeing teammates pick Avengers. Speaking of team comps, teams are made up of tanks, damages, and supports, and it would be tough to win without a balanced lineup. Knowing there was a trophy for 100 wins, I tried to fix my team's lineups by playing what we needed to give us a chance to win. In doing so, I played Luna Snow on 5 different maps to earn her trophy. In every game early on, I was looking out for team comps I needed to get trophies knocked out, and in the next 2 games, I'd find some. First, I assisted X-Men 10 times as Storm for her trophy to me my X-Men. Then, in my very next game, since I had multiple Guardians of the Galaxy on my team, I picked Rocket and revived them 5 times for his trophy.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Another epic victory!
Next, I went for what I heard was one of the hardest trophies in the game, which was to hit 4 enemies with Bruce's ult. After a few tries of running into the enemy team and ulting, I got it done. Playing as one of the funniest characters in the game, Jeff Belanger, I ate 4 enemies in my ult, took them off the map with me to earn his Snack Attack trophy.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
You Do You is an easy trophy for using a spray in-game. After knocking that out, I played Loki and got a KO with a backstab for the fitting God of Treachery trophy. Squirrel Girl was one of my favorite characters to play in the game. She was basically Junkrat from Overwatch and could 2-shot most enemies, but her ult wasn't great. After using a few of them though, I got 3 assisted KOs for the trophy. Captain America's trophy was notoriously hard because he does so little damage, but after a few tries and some luck finding a few low health grouped enemies, I was able to land a triple KO with his ult active to get it done. Thor's trophy required enemies to group up so you could hit 4 of them at once with your ult. When I saw the whole enemy team chase me into this building, I knew I had it done. I thought Venom's trophy was the same as 4's, requiring you to hit 4 players with his ult, but you actually only needed to hit 4 with his abilities. After I figured that out, I got the trophy easily. I decided to check out the other free-for-all game mode I hadn't played yet. I played as Spider-Man and got a KO shortly after getting my Spider Sense triggered, earning the Spider-Man's trophy and the Master of Modes trophy for playing a game of free-for-all. Similar to some of the other trophies we've seen so far, Moon Knights wanted me to damage 4 enemies with my ultimate, which I did here to earn his trophy. Star-Lord was an amazing character. He could fly and his ultimate was basically aimbot. So when I saw some of my teammates pick Guardians of the Galaxy, I locked him in quick, and after they assisted me in getting 10 knockouts, I popped his trophy. Next, I decided to knock out some easy trophies. After floating around like a butterfly on point for 60 seconds as Psylocke, I got her trophy. Putting a mine at the enemy's spawn door was good enough to have to hit 3 opponents and get Penny Parker's trophy out of the way. Iron Man's ultimate could wipe out entire teams, and after knocking out 5 enemies here, I got his Flawless Design trophy. Namor could spawn squid turrets to help him fight off enemies, and after having them assist me in getting 10 knockouts, I got his trophy. Wolverine's trophy is one I saw people complaining about constantly online, but I think he's actually really strong after you master him, and I got a triple KO with his ult for the trophy after a few games of practice. Adam Warlock required you to use his Soul Bond ability with 3 Guardians, and this was one that was worrying me as I hadn't seen this many Guardians in a game yet, but once I did, I knew I had the trophy. For the next 3 trophies, I would have to land a triple KO while in my character's ult. Bucky was up first. He felt pretty good, and after one slam of his ult and some assists coming through, I got his Arms Race trophy. Iron Fist was very similar to Wolverine, hard to master but high potential. After popping his ult and diving into the enemy team, I was able to land my triple KO for his Might of Footsie trophy. Magique was probably one of the hardest characters to play in the game, and her trophy took me the longest yet. But after some luck and 2 assists coming through from teammates, I got my triple KO, earning the Demon's Roar trophy. Magneto required teammates to pick mutants, and after assisting them 10 times, I got the trophy. After earning Rising Star for reaching level 20, there wasn't much left to do. All I needed was Scarlet Witch's trophy to KO 10 mutants, a team wipe on 2 supports, and to grind out 40 more of my 100 wins. But I was worried because team wipes were rare. At this point I had only seen a few, because you only have around 7 seconds from the first KO to wipe the rest of the team before the first guy respawns again. And as support, you had to rely on your team to get it done as you can't really influence the fight too much. My worries were quickly put to rest though, because just 2 games later, after a good ult from my teammate and some support from me, I got Mantis's team wipe. Cloak and Dagger felt a lot better than Mantis, as you could actually do good damage, but I was struggling to find a team wipe. After playing her for the next 10 or so games though, I lucked into getting her team wipe out of the way. Now the only thing I was going for was wins. With about 30 wins still being needed to reach 100, I played whoever my team needed. Eventually I reached the 100 wins, earning the inevitable trophy, and finally, the Collector Platinum Trophy. Marvel Rivals felt a little janky at times, but it was still a lot of fun to get the Platinum. Remember to like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.